By the way, this is history. I got to give you guys a little history lesson, even you two Laker fans. But Michael Cooper won 5 rings with the Showtime Lakers. He did win Defensive Player of the Year in 1987. I know it was like 400 years ago, but it happened.
I saw it, trust me.
He made first-team All-Defense 5 times, second-team All-Defense 3 times. And on his podcast, Michael Cooper criticized LeBron James for eating what looked like his dinner out on the bench during the preseason game. Here's what Cooper had to say.
He's LeBron James, but still, you gotta have respect for the game, man. If you sit over there, I don't mind the guy eating, but go ahead eat in the locker room, and then when you come out, and be part of the team. Sit on the end of the bench eating. Don't be like a spectator sitting over there, because they got the fans right next to the bench now. I thought he was somebody that paid for the eating over there. Yeah, I reckon, that's LeBron James.
Those are some pretty strong words from a pretty respected voice. So, Keyshawn, you and Richard, again, lifelong Laker fans growing up out here in Los Angeles, do you agree with what Coop had to say?
Well, I can split it down the middle. I agree and I disagree.
Sitting on fence.
Yeah, and the reason I'm sitting on the fence, the reason I'm sitting on the fence, Skip, and I'm right there, is because I don't think in hindsight, LeBron James, 1, he doesn't care. 2, he wasn't really even thinking about, I'm sitting on the bench and I'm eating. It doesn't register that way. What you got to understand is LeBron James is like the Dallas Cowboys, Skip, okay? There are going to be people that hate him. There are going to be people that love him. And it doesn't mean that Michael Cooper hates him. It just means that Michael Cooper is saying have respect for the game. I think LeBron James has respect for the game, a lot of respect for the game. Many athletes, eat on the sidelines during preseason games. They eat in the locker room. They just don't, you don't see it. I think if you look at it, I've eaten on the sideline during preseason games, but I had a towel. I was being sneaky with it. And, the coaches knew.
What were you eating?
And I had like some hot dogs that they give to the referees or something.
You're a glizzy guy.
Yeah, so it's one of those deals. I didn't let people see it. It was hidden. And I think when you look at the LeBron situation, should he have gone to the locker room and just eaten it and then come out a little bit later? Probably so.
Probably so.
But this is not that big of a deal to where you want to pour gasoline on it and stick a match to it and turn it into something that it really truly isn't. And the people that will try to do that, it's all about the LeBron effect, baby. It's like the Cowboys. It's the LeBron effect.
Wait, who's a big Cowboy fan? LeBron James. Go figure.
He said he's a Browns fan now.
He used to be a Cowboy fan. I don't know if that's still the case. Because along the way,
he showed up Monday night.
I know, but did he show up Monday night because he wanted to go watch the game, or did he show up because of the Cowboys? I just,
Well, I think I got a high regard for Michael Cooper, the Showtime Lakers, everything they've done.
Absolutely.
What he said it playful. You saw him laugh. It was in jest, and it's fine. He's not wrong, but like Keyshawn said, if you look in the NFL, you will see a lot of veterans on the sideline eating hot dogs, sunflower seeds, trying to get through the game because there's nothing on this game that we need to see or we need to care about. We wish we didn't have to be here in the first place. And you got to understand, this is LeBron James. This is King's Court. He gets him eating his meal, whatever that was, teriyaki chicken or vegetables or whatever. More people were probably watching that than watching that preseason game. So at the end of the day, you can get as mad as you wanted to be. If this was a regular season game, if this is a playoff game, there'd be a lot more serious of a conversation. This is a preseason game. He's enjoying his meal. Look, I mean, we're over here analyzing his chewing. I think that might be.
Hey, Richard, how did you come to the conclusion it could have been teriyaki chicken or veggies or something? Why couldn't it just been like tofu?
Because it's kind of in that bowl. Well, I don't like tofu, so I'm hoping it ain't tofu. But it's in that kind of bowl. And the way he's picking at it, that could have been vegetables right there. But either way, I don't have a problem with Michael Cooper saying it, and I also don't have a problem with LeBron James eating it on the sideline. I mean, at the end of the day, if this was this is some rookie free agent guy. I mean, we wouldn't have noticed it if it was that in the first place. But then it'd be an issue.
Yeah.
You know, and the thing about it, though, Richard, the only reason why I say I would prefer him to be in the locker room with it, because I don't even want that negative energy surrounding my guy, because that's all it's getting ready to be. It's getting ready to be, oh, look at him. He should set a bad example. He should be worried about the team. Look what happened to him last year. That's where this thing is getting ready to head. I know it.
So I think I heard you two just say, he shouldn't have done it, but, hey, he's LeBron James. Let's give him a pass. Let's give him a break.
I ain't got no problem with
LeBron James.
Yeah.
And by the way, I love your argument, Keyshawn, about everybody's doing it. So if your 11-year-old son comes in this afternoon and says, Dad, everybody's doing it, you say, yeah, but you're not going to do it because it's not right. Am I right?
I mean, if his coach is allowing him to eat on the bench and he's a billionaire for playing basketball and he has 4 championship rings, do what the hell he want to do.
Okay.
Hey, Key, if my son was in the league for 20 years, been to the finals 10 times,
years.
won it 21 years, won it 4 times, Skip, and is a billionaire, you go ahead and do what you want, son.
Do whatever you want to do.
Okay. And I got to take issue also with Keyshawn's point about LeBron probably didn't even know what he was doing, wasn't thinking. He's got the highest IQ, arguably,
when I say, Skip, when I say he didn't know what he's doing, he doesn't care. He's just eating. He's not thinking that you and Michael Cooper and other people are going to take him to task for having something to eat in a meaningless game.
Okay, but I understand. Michael Cooper was chuckling as he said it because he does a lot of Lakers television here in Los Angeles. And you got to be careful because he is not just the face of the Lakers. He is the face of the league. So you need to tiptoe with your criticism. But he's exactly right. Richard acknowledged he's right because you need to respect the game, even a preseason game.
So you don't think LeBron James respects the game of basketball?
Okay, he respects his aura, his magnitude, his mystique, and he was trying to be the story after the game because he knows exactly what's going to happen if he's going to go sit on the bench. It's a look at me. Look at me. I'm eating on the bench. He is egomaniacal, and that's who he is. It propels him. It fuels him. But that was at the expense of his team. You can't do it. You know in your heart of hearts, Richard knows in his heart of hearts, you can't disrespect your teammates and the game by going to the end of the bench and eating dinner.
I don't see that as a disrespect.
If you just quickly ate a hot dog, he was eating his dinner. He's like, he got a whole big, like you said, it looks like a whole box.
You're reaching now, Skip.
I'm not reaching.
100%.
Oh, stop it.
You're going to make me have to get a goodie powder for my headache you giving me.
Well, go tell Michael Cooper that.
No, you. I'm talking to you.
But he started it.
If his teammates were upset with his Skip and they said something after the game,
understand this. As a young player, LeBron.
As a young player, when I see my vet chilling, I'm not mad at whatever he's doing because he's engaged in the game. I guarantee if I ask him a question, he's going to give me a good answer. He could be over there playing sunflower seeds, playing solitaire on his phone. But I have such a regard for him, and even if he's not LeBron James, if he's Marcus Trufant, who was my veteran when I came in, he's sitting over there during a preseason game, chilling. I'm not mad at that.
You, Skip, you get on my damn nerves with this because you act like LeBron. You act okay. You know because you've been covering sports forever. You act like this Steve Howe in the Dodger dugout. Come on, he's eating.
How'd Steve Howe get into this?
No, but I'm saying you act like he's doing something. Like went on in the Dodgers dugouts in the '80s in the bullpen. He's not. He's simply.
Oh, well, you're suggesting what he was using.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
You act like he's doing something that is disrespecting the game.
He was eating dinner on the bench. Nobody's there. I've never seen that. I've never seen in the history of all.
I've actually seen in the NBA. Dinner? Well, I don't know that this is dinner.
It sure looked like it to me.
I doubt it. I doubt this is dinner.
Snack.
It's something you do bring on hunger when you out there working out and running. At some point, you want something in your body.
Yeah.
But Skip, you act like he's doing some of the things to disrespect the game because he's sitting on the end of the bench and having whatever, a snack. I've seen people lean down with towels over their face, chew on things in basketball games.
Yep.
preseason games.
So would it be better? So now it would be better if LeBron James wasn't on the sideline at all supporting his team. He'd just be chilling in the locker room, eating his food. And then when they asked LeBron, hey, what were you doing? Why weren't you on the sideline in the second half? Well, I had to eat my dinner.
Well,
oh
you know
my
that's
God,
a
look at
damn
LeBron James, so selfish.
Okay. Well, as Coop said, you could have eaten at halftime in the locker room and come out and sat with your teammates on the bench, be part of the team, be part of the game. That's how you do it.
He was probably coaching his guys at halftime.
Leaders do that.
He was probably being a leader and helping his guys.
So now he's not a leader.
Okay, look, if you really psychoanalyze this guy, he's got ADD, as in attention deficit disorder, as in he needs more and more attention. He's going to go sit on the bench eating because he knows people are going to talk about it because he wants to be the focus, even though the preseason game is going on and he knows the cameras are going to fixate on him eating
right now,
dinner. No,
Skip.
I'm educating.
You're sitting here getting ready to tell me that this man has pre-calculated what he's getting ready to do.
Exactly
along with Maverick and Rich Paul, they said, hey, why don't you come out and eat on the bench so we can get more attention for you?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
are you really sitting here saying that?
Let's brand it. This is going to be our own meal.
Our own meal.
We're going to sell this.
Like, Skip, stop.
So, Michael Cooper, one of the most respected Lakers ever.
Yes.
Not as an offensive player, but as a defensive demon.
He can shoot the three.
He was not bad. But again, he was, you could argue, the guts of the Showtime Lakers because he would take the best player on the other team and just take him out of the game and just be all up in him all night long.
The original Slim Reaper.
Yes, he was. So the point is, he did go out of his way on his, whatever it is, podcast to criticize LeBron because he did not like it. Respect the game. Yeah. He said it. I didn't bring it up. He brought it up.
I don't think he went out of his way to criticize him. I think it was more of a tongue-in-cheek along the way. He said, well, you got to have a little more respect for the game. Because when he played, that probably wasn't something that took place.
I'm glad we had the video because Skip tried to take it out of context. He was laughing the whole time.
The whole time.
He was laughing the whole time.
Okay, but here are the words. You've got to have respect for the game. You come out and be part of the team, not just sit on the end of the bench eating. That's from Michael Cooper.
Oh, so he's not part. You didn't see him high-fiving his teammates when whatever happened and took place? Yeah. So that's not being part of a team?
Yeah, but I'm too cool for you guys. I got to eat because I'm not on the floor right now. So you guys go do your little thing, what you're doing in the preseason. It's okay. It's okay. Michael Cooper called him out. You guys know it, and I know it. It's okay.
I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
We're going to change the subject.
You're driving me nuts right now.
Good.
Because you're trying so hard to dig deep to find something wrong with this.
Coop did. Okay, I'm going to give you about 3 or 4 minutes to chill, cool off a little bit, because we got to talk about something you're going to have an interest in. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Richard's really going to have an interest in this, versus Deebo Samuel.
I got an interest in it, too. I think my nephew took a swing at him when he was with the Saints.